Just like look at the look on his face right now. He's like, "Yo, dude, what have you done to my home?" And I'm just like, I didn't do this, dude. I just came over, and you're having your own problems, man. Don't get mad at me. It's, oh, poor guy. Well, poor me. Poor, yeah, poor you, me. Oh God, hello. Are you gonna get mad at me too? Oh, they're both just really angry at me. They're like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you for doing this to my house." I swear I thought he was gonna like walk off the edge there, but these guys don't really seem too happy about what I've done. Are you just gonna? You're not very happy with me. No, you're definitely, nope, you're definitely not happy. Well, I'm sorry. I guess, well, well, oh no, I can't handle this. I can't. I'm done. Why don't you go hang out with your friend, you damn bastard? Get out of. Oh, geez. Well, oh, he's you're athletic, aren't you? Yeah, you're a little bit. I thought you were supposed to be me. I'm not athletic. There you go. Go hang out with your friend down there. You're gonna. No, well, yeah, well, that thorn biome. It's a real doozy. My name is Pizza Hunter Brent. Yeah, that's actually kind of funny. You know, so like I'm shifting or whatever. But the only thing that actually shifts is the, what's it called? The music that's above my head. But anyways, hello everybody. My name is Pizza Hunter Brent. Welcome back to another episode of Crazy Craft here on the Crazy Craft Server. Same introduction you guys know and love for every episode that we've had on here. Real fast before I start this episode, I do want to go ahead and plug myself real fast. I got a new video by the time this is up right now, uploaded onto my second channel, Nod Narb. If you guys want to go ahead and take a look at that, it's been pretty cool, been pretty fun. So yeah, a little plug down there, link down in the description, of course, because a lot of you guys may not know I have a second channel, and I haven't really been uploading all that much on it, but got a new video out. It's pretty funny, so check it out. But either way, there is one thing that I want to do real fast, so we're kind of hop into the main point of this video, and that is I want to go ahead and experiment with something that we got in Twilight Force, because spoiler alert, not really, but kind of spoiler alert, yesterday we defeated the Twilight Force perfectly. We got everything done. You guys loved it, and yeah, we completed the Twilight Force mission. So that is, I guess, a triumph, I would say, for us. I mean, there's still some things you can go in there and get, like in biome exploration stuff, but for the most part, we've defeated everything. We've actually seen every biome. I correct myself on that, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun. But there is one thing that we got there, though, that I want to give a shout out to in the real world, and that is this guy called Magic Beans and Uberous Soil. Now, here's the deal with this, okay? Uberous Soil is something that we obtained in a chest. I don't really know if there's like a proper way of getting it. Now, Magic Beans creates these giant things called beanstalks, you know, getting up to clouds in the overworld. The only thing I'm curious is, will it work in the, or to get to clouds rather, will it work in the overworld though? And could we possibly use those to maybe have a way to get up to our house? I have no idea. So what I'm going to go ahead and do right now is just drop them down. Oh, hello, Plutha. Good little explosion right there I just saw. That was actually a rather big one right there in the water too. But either way though, here, hello, do you not want to die? There we go. Oh, weird noise. Either way, so I want to go ahead and try out putting down one Uberous Soil and basically seeing how high up this goes. Because right now, if we take a look here, let me just go ahead and place this down here. I'm pretty sure if I was to Silk Touch this right now, I should get it back. Oh, I don't. Okay, so we kind of have to be cautious right now. We only have 7 of these, so I'm going to use one for testing purposes. Hopefully it works. I don't know if it will. I'm going to give it a shot, but Uberous Soil and a Magic Bean. Oh God, hello. And it definitely does work in the overworld. So how high up does this go? From level, let's see. So this is level 69. Level 69 when we put it down now. This goes all the way up to, my God. Goes all the way up to level 100, and so it goes up 100 blocks exactly. That is actually really freaking cool. We could possibly, not gonna lie. So let's see here. If we take a look then. So this guy so where do we put down the actual Uberous Soil itself? It doesn't use the Magic Beam, which is nice. We put this thing down right here. So where exactly did it, okay, so it's a little bit odd because we put the soil down right there. So the end of it would have been right around, that's a little weird how it forms itself. But either way, I kind of want to try it out and see what this would be like if I was to try and put this near my house. This might wind up ruining things. In fact, I might do some rather dangerous stuff, but I would like to give it a shot either way. Let's see. So our house is over right around here. Guys, we're gonna give this a shot because I think personally this will look amazing, because the problem is I don't really have like a proper way of getting up to the islands from the down, from below. I would kind of like to fix that issue. So let's see. Our islands right now, this is at level 169. Perfect, actually. So if it's about 100 blocks up then. So if we were to maybe do it like right about, what if we were to put the beanstalk down right about here? In fact, what if we would put it inside the village? So like say right about here, this could actually look horrible. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually very nervous right now of how this is gonna look, because we kind of have like, we have the front part of the house here. I think this will break through any block that I think this will break through any blocks. We gotta be careful about where we put this. But then again, we don't want to put it too far off, because we'll have to break the whole thing down and move it. I don't know, dude. Like, this is not, I gotta think this out right now. So I don't know if we want to put it down right in the middle of this, like right in front of our house. We want to put it like to the side, because I mean, maybe to the side would be a better idea. I don't know. I'm thinking actually putting it in front might be ideal, because it would make more sense. Like this is our main homeland. Even though we have these jumping islands, we're not really using it. Like, they're nice to have, but we're not using these jumping islands. You know what I mean? Like the things that we go bouncing between islands. Everyone in the server, for the most part, should have some form of flight by the time they reach like episode 10 at least. I don't know when I got flight, but I mean, now the point that everybody's been on, most of us already have flight in some, form or fashion. Which doesn't really prove a point of why I'm doing this in the first place. Either way, though, I guess let's just go ahead and try us out then. So let's just put one down maybe right here in the middle. And I guess we're looking for Y level 69. So right here, if we were to go down, this is Y level 69 right here. So if I place one down then right about here, I guess. Oh, guys, I'm a little bit nervous. I can't tell a lie. I'm actually very nervous. I guess let's put one down like maybe right here and hope for the best. Oh, no. We could do some major damage right now. We could do some major irreparable damage. But okay, you know what? Hold on a second. I'm gonna keep this down right here. I'm gonna actually go back out to the area that I'm gonna do a quick cut. I'm gonna go and see the dimensions of the beanstalk before we do this, just to make sure like it won't protrude into our area, just to make sure we have a very minimal chance of anything dying. So from what I took a look at, the beanstalk seems to be about 15 by 15 blocks in each direction from where you place it down. Well, not from where you place it down, but just 15 by 15 in general. So that should hopefully prove a point to us. So we're going to go ahead and fly back over here. So the area that we were thought of doing this, let's see, our island is right about here, and we thought of putting it down right about here. Now, our island, let's take a look here. So we were to go out 15 blocks. That guy, please do not hurt me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. You are pretty much right in front of the home. If this thing curves this way, like if this is like the edge of it and it moves in this direction, we'll be golden. We're gonna go ahead and kill this guy before he deals any damage to us. So let's see out this way then, because we do have to worry about the other island. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So right about here, and that is, okay, so that's fine. This seems to be a good place. Literal cat in the hat, I remember that one. This seems to be a good place to do it. So ladies and gentlemen, let's give it a try. This could go very bad, but let's do it. 3, 2, and 1. Oh. Best beanstalk I think I've ever had the pleasure of growing. Really, I don't see any better beanstalk than this. That's a fantastic stalk. So the problem that I'm thinking of why this won't necessarily grow on this area might be because we have this giant ass tree right here and it actually doesn't want to protrude onto it. That, or it might be these cloud islands. Either one, it could be both. It could be both. So what I'm actually going to go ahead and do then is remove, we're going to go ahead and remove these clouds from here. Let me go ahead and get my pick out. By the way, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I actually duplicated my portal gun and I lost my my red ruby pickaxe. That's fine, though, because I do need to make ultimate armor or ultimate gear very, very soon. But we're going to go ahead and get rid of these clouds from here since they're not of good use to us right now. And is that going to make me fall through? How am I going to remove this? Genuinely, how am I going to remove this? Can I just like take a portal gun? I can't. You know what I kind of actually want to do? You know what I want to do in terms of exterminating this guy right now? And I don't know whether or not this is going to work. I think it definitely will. But, like, because I can't really mine that very easily. I actually want to go ahead and go over here. And let's go ahead and place around. What can I place with I don't need? Obsidian, oak wood, dirt, that. Everything. We're going to have a lot of stuff. Fluffy cloud. Okay. We're going to take our good old creeper pal. And we're going to take some gunpowder, which I should have a plethora amount. And we're going to use this to blow it up. I think that'll be a very good idea. So let's go ahead and bring this guy over here. My glasses fell off. Will you work as you are intended to work? That literally just one-shot that cloud. You know what? This creeper pet is probably one of my favorite pets in this entire game. Well, if we needed an easy way to get rid of a cloud, I guess that... Just blow up 3 times? I have no idea. That's how you get rid of a cloud relatively easily. Now, we're going to have to get rid of this tree now, too, which, I guess the only good way of getting rid of it as well might be doing this. You know what? Honestly, like, this is amazing. It's not even causing us any grief. It's just getting rid of stuff we really genuinely do not need in the world. And it's not really destroying, like, it's destroying a little bit of a tree here. But for the most part, it's really just getting rid of what we needed to. It's got a really good amount of damage control. And that's pretty impressive for literally something that, you know, a pet that's based off of a mob that's supposed to put just a hellish turn to your entire world. And the only problem is we don't want to blow up the dirt that we have here. Oh, did it? It got really close. It got really fudging close. Okay, we're going to do one more. All right, there we go. And, okay, we've done a little bit of damage. We also got a toggle downfall we're going to have to go on right now. There we go. So we're good. And Kara was also on, by the way. We were going to record something, but she is unfortunately has to go do some other stuff, some other recordings for the day. So none of that. We're going to probably record relatively soon on here since, like I said, she's at my house right now. So we can do, like, some random fun stuff. But either way, though, we got this area all cleared out now. It was very close to breaking the Uberous soil. If it would have broken that, I probably would have cried. One thing, too, we could have it duplicate. In fact, you know what? I got an idea. Hold on a second. Can we move this? See, I can't move Uberous soil. I was going to say I could put this down on the duplicator tree, but I don't think there's any possible way of me being able to pick this back up because, again, Silk Touch doesn't work. I don't know. I feel like a Twilight Forest mod creator knows that this is one of those things that you really don't want to duplicate over 1,000 times again with how rare magic beans are. But then again, there are a lot of them in the Twilight Forest, so we can figure out a way to pick it up. But either way, we got that tree completely headed out. So let's just go ahead and plant this guy down. See how it goes. So 3, 2, and 1. Oh, guys. Guys, how does it look? How does it look? How does it look? I'm not going to lie. That looks kind of lame. That did not curve the way that we wanted it to at all. Little unfortunate. I take a look here. We placed it down right about here, and it curved out this direction and that direction, not toward here. And then again, also, it didn't really even get all that high as we need. Like, I guess this is like, that's relatively high for the most part, but it did not reach. However, I mean, I guess it's still, what do I think about this? Like, hold on, let me take a little bit of a look at this from a distance here. What do we have looking? Oh, wow, that's not really, that's not what I thought it was going to look like at all, to be fair with you. I thought it was going to be a lot bigger, a lot more dramatic than that. But I guess this is where I'm completely wrong. Like, where do we place it down again? Let me check down here real fast. We placed it down right... Where was the block itself? The block itself was right here. Yeah, if you guys take a look. So, we placed it down right there, and it curved out this direction and that way instead of that and that. So, what I might actually try and do, I wonder, do I blow this thing up with a creeper pet and try replanting it down again? I feel like I almost kind of do. Because this, I don't like this at all. I really do not like this at all. I think what I'm actually going to do then is let's go ahead and use the creeper pet, remove this entire thing, and let's just redo it over. See if we can get maybe a little bit of better luck. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and give the creeper pet the best time of its life right now. Well, actually, it's had better times, but I'll catch you guys back in just a little bit when we've made a little bit of progress. Well, after a bit of explosions and shooting through about, I'd say, half a stack of gunpowder right there, we managed to go ahead and remove this whole thing. And it's actually pretty quick to remove using axes, which is very, very nice. I don't really know what this block is considered or what this is similar to, but, I mean, hey, you know what? Is it just leaves? It's actually faster than leaves. It's actually really nice. So it's like faster than leaves even. But either way, so here's the deal. When we placed this down before, I think I had it where it might be the way that your player is looking. If it goes the same way, then we're obviously not going to try this again. But I think we're going to go ahead and land it down. I think right here is the middle. So we'll go ahead and place this down again. We want the Uber soil. Again, we want to be a little bit higher up. So I might place it down like 1, 2, and then the Uber soil right about... Let's see, right about actually... here. Okay, I was gonna say I didn't really know what I was going for there, but here's the idea I think I had. I think last time, was I pointing this way or was I facing this way? I can't actually remember now. I'm gonna go check in my, yeah, because I want to make sure that I'm pointing the opposite direction here. I'm gonna check in my footage real fast and I'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna have to apologize now. Now, see, here's the thing. You know, as YouTubers, always apologizing in videos in general is not really the best thing to do. I hate doing it myself. It's not really a very fun thing to do. But being a YouTuber, you know, a one-man show here, and especially, you know, not having any professional grade, you know, people to back you up and stuff, you kind of make mistakes sometimes. And one of the very common mistakes in YouTube is recording when you think you're recording, but you're not actually recording. So I did about 25 minutes of like full on-camera work off camera, kind of, I guess you could call it. So, and now normally, you know, something that people do or whatever is they, you know, erase all of it and they pretend like it never happened. I don't do that. I made that very clear with you guys. If something happens, and I'm very honest about it. But, yeah. I've kind of already, like, I feel like I've kind of built the actual thing. I made it work. I removed, like I said, when I cut the video, I was checking which angle it was at. And the angle didn't change when I grew it. It's on the same angle. But let me go ahead and show you guys what I did in terms of it being at my house right now. So you can see the beanstalks going up here. I feel so bad about this. And again, I'm sorry, guys. I really hope nobody's mad at me. It just happens sometimes. And I got so frustrated. I'm like, Kara, I need like a back massage for like 5 minutes here. Because I'm stressed today. Like, I got a lot of stuff going on that I gotta get to, but and that was just like yeah, icing on the cake. Either way, enough of my life. So this is what we've got working here, the beanstalk and, you know, location of my island. This is what I've done in terms of moving it to the island. Now, this, obviously, it kind of like ended off right about here. I manually went over and the place, the one that we put down, I think out in, is it that direction? No, it's the one in this direction. I went ahead and dug up a little bit of the huge stalk, as well as I sheared up some beanstalk leaves with a shear that's currently in my backpack right now. And I pretty much manually put this down over here. In fact, I added in the little fireflies around here. And I was still kind of like in the process of doing it when, well, I was in the process of doing it for a while. And I basically, unfortunately, I checked the recording when we had kind of finished and I was about to make another cut here and like stop recording to check something again. And, you know, that just kind of happened. But either way, though, this is what we've got working on the beanstalk for the above area. And it took me a while because originally it was just like a flat beanstalk. And guys, it looked awful. Like, it looked disgusting. And I was like, this episode's about to turn into a giant failure, isn't it? And then I had an idea. What if I went ahead, because it was originally 2 blocks wide, and I was like, well, what if I just make it 4 blocks wide, you know? So it's a little bit bigger to kind of accommodate for the fact that these are about 4 blocks in width as well. And that made it look a little bit better. But it looked really bad because it was very flat. There wasn't a lot of base underneath it. And then I went ahead and added in some more of the beanstalks around here. You can see it goes about 3 deep here and about 4 deep here in some points. And made it look very natural. I went for the curve around here because this, right, as you guys can see, is basically straight in the middle of the entrance to my house. So that is awesome. The only problem is, though, and this, you know, kind of kicks my perfection interest a little bit here. I don't have OCD, so I'm not going to call it OCD. But if I did, this would kind of be a culprit of it. And by the way, I had this little irritation before when I'm trying to look down with this guy. I'm going to go ahead and just pop this on right here and make sure I have the belt of flight. Yeah, there we go. Toggle downfall. I love it. It's the best thing in the world. Isn't it so great? I love rain. This guy right here, unfortunately, the middle is a few blocks off the center of the island, which kind of sucks. I couldn't really do anything about that. I didn't really want to. I could get rid of this whole thing again and try it over, but it's just not really that big of a priority to me. So I went ahead and did that. That's looking good. And I added the fireflies as well as I added in the beanstalk leaves. These, again, none of this right here was here before. It just kind of like faded off at the top here like the other one did. So I added the beanstalk leaves around here to kind of make it look like, you know, it does going all the way down there. Makes it look a bit more natural. And I also added the clouds here as well. So you guys don't know in reference, I don't know if I explained this in the video, but it's kind of funny. This beanstalk was originally supposed to be able to get you up to the clouds in the Twilight Forest. Now, our home is based off of the Twilight Forest for the most part. It's a beautiful home. It's a beautiful mod pack. I love the mod pack. I'm a fanboy about it. And yeah, our house is based off of it. It's a funny thing too, because I didn't realize this when I was building the home, that our home is actually a Y level elevation 169. That's about the elevation as the clouds are with the giant miners inside the Twilight Forest. It's kind of funny how, like, our home is based off of the Twilight Forest as well as the cloud, idea. And it's also got the same height, too, for the most part. So it's kind of really funny that the beanstalk, like, this right here, it was this block right here, I think, was the highest up that it went. And it's perfect in relation to where we wanted it in here. And we just need to build the rest of it. It's funny how, like, our home just completely works in terms of Twilight. You know what I mean? It's like, it's all, it's a better love story than literally what my house is made of. Either way, though, I think it looks really good. We now have like an actual way to get up to our home that doesn't involve flight. Now, obviously, like I said before, if you're, actually, we don't have a proper way to get up here without flight. Yeah! So now we have a way to get up there without flight. But yeah, basically, I don't know. I think it looks really good. What I was doing right before I noticed that the recording had actually died was I was going to see whether or not I could also make an entrance to this guy right here. Because the same thing virtually. We'll have the same thing connecting up here. And we'll have the beanstalk connecting like at this island. Now, I think this could actually pose a good entrance for the guy. Because right here... Well, actually, that's what I wasn't sure of, because if you notice here, it's at the top right layer right there, because that literally fits perfectly with my island. This island, however, doesn't. The top layer will be right about here, which is Y level 161. So it's about 8 blocks lower than the other one. And Y level 161 on here is right about this block here. So I was thinking what we could do is we could have like an extent... What the heck and who the heck are you? Where did he just... Oh, he's one of those, the little, these guys are supposed to, like, bring me up and drop me down. But either way, it's kind of like dropping himself down right now. You know what? You have fun with whatever you're doing. Malfunction wings or something. So what I was thinking, actually, was trying to build this guy basically along here. Because I still have yet to get the actual flooring of this area done like it needs to be. I'll get that done eventually. But either way, though, I think this is going to look rather nice. So we have it extended along here, I'm thinking. Oh, Jerome joined the game. Hey, my bro. Hey, Jerome. Hey. I guess you got it working finally. My man. Good to see you on, dude. Hey, my man. Good to see you on. All right, sweet. So, yeah, if you guys didn't know, Jerome's actually going to be partaking in this series. That's sick. Either way, though, so what I'm saying again, this is kind of like you guys can get a bit more of an experience of what it looked like for me at the beginning. You can see right now, this looks awful. Like, this does not look good at all. It's very flat. It looks out of place. Like, what is this extension right here along this? That's exactly what this upper area looks like before we had a little bit of altering to it. So you guys can kind of understand where I'm coming from, but I think this is a really good way to connect the homes. Because again, we did remove the arrow clouds that we had working up before, and I think that's a good step in all honesty. They were nice, but they were kind of out of place. Nobody was really using them, and I think it just makes it look a lot better in my opinion. It makes it look a lot more professional, which is always a good thing. So what I'm going to go ahead and do then, in that case, I still feel so salty about losing the other footage. I love you guys very much. What's good, man? What's good? Good to see you on, homie. All right. Either way, so we're going to go ahead and hop in our suit right now. And let's just go back in the direction that we planted down the other guy. We'll get a little bit more of the stock. We'll share a bit more of the leaves. And we'll try and get building on that other little extension to the dupe island. Yeah, buddy, about to start my first video. Hey, sweet, dude. Best of luck in middle of recording myself. Sweet, man. All right, so Jerome, by the way, for those watching, be sure to check out Jerome's first episode. Drop him some love. Drop him a little pizza hug in his comment section for his first video. Just, to be annoying. But either way, yeah. Alrighty, so we're off to the races. And I went ahead and gathered up quite a lot of pretty much everything that we need. And let's go ahead and show you guys here, kind of, I guess, the transformation we had last time. To go ahead and show you guys how pretty much I can make something like this. It looks very flat and very not good. In fact, actually, one thing I want to check right here. Should I do it a bit more to the right, or should I... Ooh, you know what? My idea, actually, hold on. I think I actually want to do this a bit more to the left here and get rid of the right side column just to make it look a little bit less, I guess, poking out to the right a little bit more. So let me grab the shears here. That's the thing I hate about, like, the backpack mod's not perfect. I swear I duplicated my gravity, my portal gun in, like, seconds, and I was like, Really? Does it actually take, like, it's that easy to duplicate an item? Even like a gravity gun, or like, a portal gun. It's ridiculously easy to duplicate some of this mod pack, and I don't know why. But, you know, obviously, I'll go ahead and, you know what, just to prove a point, you know what, we got 2 portal guns. We're just gonna go ahead and drop it out right now. We don't need it for whatever. But, the first step to making this not look like absolute crap is to go ahead and, base this off with 2 blocks. At least 2 blocks down is a minimum, I would say, which I think is what I had my other one set at right now. So go ahead and do it kind of along here right now. So we do it like that. There we go. Fill in this base, and then I guess we'll just go ahead and fill in the middle right here. Now, again, it's going to look a little bit weird because I don't have this island right now fully done with the stone and everything. So right now, it kind of looks like it's going off into nothing, but I can guarantee you that'll be changed just a little while whenever I get not lazy and have the time to go ahead and fill in 1.5 million grass blocks. So that's the first thing we got to do. So now, you can see right here, it's already looking a bit better than before. Now, what we have to go ahead and do is do a bit more of a better job transitioning in between this area. So kind of like around here, and then maybe like, see, this is not easy right now because now we've got like this little awkward, like, how does this look? How is that gonna, I don't actually, like, what if we were to do maybe going in right, oh, weather, okay, you know what? Jerome's gonna learn very fast here that it rains like 1,000,000 times in the server. I haven't told him that quite yet, but he'll get the gist of it. I gave him up and everything, so he'll be fine. And by the way, he's been on the server about 5 minutes. He's already got 3 deaths. He's my most beautiful baka in the world. But either way, Mitch, you better watch out. I'm gonna steal your baka. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get this set up right here. So we got this looking around here. Again, it's a little bit weird. Like, you want to have it going down, I'd say, like, around here. So it's maybe, like, 3 down. So maybe, like, I'm thinking, like, this, right? So we're gonna do it like that. And then basically just do the whole stalk maybe out to right about here. We want it to have 3. So we can do it maybe just like that and then fill in the rest right here. The thing's supposed to look thick. You know, you want it to look very, very thick because it's a beanstalk. The thing, beanstalks they're huge, dude. They're like, they're ginormous, you know what I mean? This might be a little bit overkill, having along the edge there, but then again, that might also mean that we want to fill this in a bit more too, but we didn't create that, so we don't want to mess with that too much. Really what I'm saying here is like, I don't know how much more of this we really have to do because we are just like branching off in a relatively, I don't know, how does this look so far? Like this is kind of, See, now here's the thing that we had before. Here's my situation before. We had this thing just poking out right there, and it didn't really look all that natural for the main reason that it didn't look like it was generated in on its own. How we fixed that was doing these guys right here, adding in the leaves to make it look like the leaves, you know, kind of like this was part of the generated terrain. So we go have the leaves working around here. We could have it wrapping down a little bit more. So I'd say right about like that. All right, we can have the leaves moving in. This is a rather big bush. Okay, phrasing. This is a rather big leaf bush right now. So, it's not really going to look too... Actually, I don't know. So what do we have it like that? And then maybe... How does that look? Like, I'm kind of going to reference the one that I created up here. That looks fine, I think. Yeah, so we got like a little leaf right there. And then we'll do the same thing so we have like another one moving right along there. So this one can go down a little bit more, right about there. And then, see, how's this one look right here? This one, I want to get like the dimensions of what I made for this. So this is like a little bit more wrapped to the right. And it was a little bit lower down here. So if we were to do maybe 4 like that, and then like this, and then maybe up right there, and then... like that. How does that look for the leaves? That actually looks really good. Yeah, see, you kind of get what I'm understanding at right now? It looks kind of a bit more natural, I would say. Yeah, it looks a bit more natural. So, I don't think there's anything else we really need to do aside from that. That's looking good. Now, the only problem is we don't really have a lot of fireflies because we did use a bit more of them. I'm actually going to take my time right now to go back into Twilight Forest and grab a few fireflies. So, hello, Blade Flurry. A beautiful thing that I've heard 1,000,000 times over and over again. Like, I love the Lycanites mod and everything, but I really wish there was just some sort of way to just disable Blade Flurries and like all those things, because they're nice, but God, does it get annoying after a while. And you kind of need Lycanites mobs too, because after like a good amount of time, it will get to a point where like, you know, if we didn't have Lycanites mobs, we wouldn't take any damage in this series because everything's overpowered as it is. If it wasn't for Lycanites mobs ignoring armor, like we don't have... When was the last time you've seen like a skeleton or a creeper? There's not a lot of them really around. Like there's a few, but... Can you... Okay, see, prime example right there. We would have been fine right now if a Lycanites mob didn't come around and give us the old, you know, 1-2 RKO. I like the mod. It's just a little like... Maybe there's a way to disable those or make them not happen as often. I don't know. Maybe it's just because... It's probably the fact that I just go in between dimensions as often as I do. That's probably it. Yeah, you know what? I need to stop complaining. It's just my own personal problem, but we got 6 of these guys right now. I'm going to go and pick up these 2 that I can see in my eye right now. As long as we don't get, please don't get shanked. All right, there we go. And we're going back home. So A little beehive up there. All right, and we got that golden guy, or the golden shink. All right, so we'll go ahead and move over here. So now we're going to go ahead and place these guys down to get a little bit more of an effect. So you're going to go, I think, right along. Oh, do they only look one direction? Yeah, I guess they do. Crap, dude. All right. Well, that's fine. We can do another one right there, and then we'll do another one kind of resting, I guess, on the back of... Maybe that's too many. I'll just do those two right there, and I think another one... Yeah, actually, I think those two are fine. Really, I think that just kind of like sells off what we're looking for right now. But I mean, hey, take a look at it right there. I mean, that looks better than just like the little flat area we had. And that was about the same mindset that I had before with this. Let me see. This is underground area. Look a little bit too. No, it looks good. I think it looks good. Yeah, it looks, I think we're done with that. So we've got a little bit more of a walkway up now. You have a proper way of being able to get to my house without flying. Now, obviously, too, I will let you guys know one thing. These cold air cloud. Ooh, I do not have the belts equipped. Let me go ahead and equip that real fast before I fall to my death. All right, well, I can't fall to my death in this, but it's just annoying. Either way, these clouds, by the way, are not the same as these. I know that for a fact. I will switch these out very shortly. I just wanted to see what it would look like in general. I did add the clouds to make it look like, you know, a bit more that the beanstalk was kind of verging into the cloud itself, not just hanging off on my island, you know, like, hey, what's up, you want to go on a date or something? But either way, though, I think we might actually call it there. Rather short episode. I do apologize. I have been a little bit busy, and again, I'm a little salty about what, you know, losing the footage. But either way, though, just want to make sure I can get an episode up for you guys. We got the beanstalk working up beautifully, and we go ahead and take a look down here. I mean, it's looking pretty nice so far. We don't really have, like, the underground area right here. We need to go ahead and fix this up for sure. Like, this is not the most beautiful thing on planet Earth. I mean, we did kind of, like, put a little stuff down here, but we definitely need to fix up the beanstalk in the lower area from all the creeper holes we put down. But anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed. Hope you're all having a great day. It's nearly the weekend if you consider Tuesday close to the weekend. I know most people wouldn't, but I mean, hey, you know, it's nearly the weekend, depending on what world you live in. Anyways, guys, take care. Hope you all enjoyed, and be sure again to check out Jerome's perspective. He's just showing on the series. But yeah, love you guys very much. Take care. Thanks for watching. Catch you all next time. Ciao.